Okay guys, this is Team Bass 26. Today I'm going to show you all my rods, and my teammate's going to show you his rod, and I'm going to show you what my dad uses and extra rods that I have for my cousins when they go fishing with me. So let's get started. I just got this probably a week ago, and it's an Abu Garcia baitcaster, Silver Max. We just got back from Higgins Lake in Michigan, and I was so disappointed because I didn't get to go fishing with it yet. But we stayed with my uncle, and we just pulled a line out because he's got a really small pond, and just dipped a jig in there. And we caught bluegill on it, and I got this rod for $40 at Walmart. I have 15-pound line, and I don't have braid. I got this for $1, less than $2 at a discount store. So I just put this on here, and I've got my swivel. I like this rod because of the flat black on it, but my main reason is this grip. If this was cork, this would be the most amazing rod in the world. But I like how this is open right here with the double grip, so you can just go like this and reel. And I hope to get this in some of my videos really soon. So that was my bait caster. By the way, this is a 6-foot pole. Next up, this is what I used in my very first, my first fishing video. This is my 7-foot Shakespeare Tiger, white with black. This has the dual reeling, and so does my bait caster. But I have 20-pound line on this, and it's working great for me. Actually, this might be 8. No, this is 20. Yeah. Because that's what I have on my creek pole right here. But I have this just because I got it a couple years ago for my birthday, and it's a really good rod. But I think the handle's just too big. So it sticks out this far. But I'm thinking about chopping it, just because I don't like how long this is. I need it short. And this is one of my spinning reels. This is my favorite, and it came with it. This is only set up for 8 to 15 pound, but it's never hurt putting a little extra. But this is my Tiger, Shakespeare Tiger. And I love this rod to death, just because this was like what got me started in fishing. Next is, I don't even know what this one's called because it's so old, but I got this over the summer, or last summer, or spring break, yeah, so close to last summer. But it's a PF Luger. I don't really know. It's an really old brand. My grandpa said that this is a rod from like the 90s or something, 80s, like late 80s or early 90s. I have 20-pound test monofilament with an eagle claw and a sinker. This is the cork on here is chipping off just because it's so old. But the reel's really old, which this is an eagle claw reel. I love this reel though, even though it's in terrible condition from when I got it from sitting in my grandma's garage for 10+ years. But I would definitely use this again. Probably not in a tournament, but definitely in a pond And this rod's also 6 foot. And now this is what I was talking about. This is my 5'6" rod. I got this rod when I was 8 years old. This is what started me getting in fishing, but my Tiger is what really started, like, to get me interested in professional fishing and getting sponsorships. All this is like a cheap rod. Like, this is plastic right here. And I have 8-pound test on here. And the action for this is only 5 to 20 grams. That is terrible for a fishing pole, but I still use this. I use this at that pond that you guys saw when I first started out, like, actually using spinning rods. And I caught fish this big around. They were huge. But if you're a younger kid just starting out, I would probably get one of these if you want to start using open reels. Because a bait caster, I've only used them. I used one a couple times before I got that. And it's just pretty complicated to learn how to use those. This is my dad's rod. It's a Rhino Reel Shakespeare Big Water rod. And I think he's got 20 pound on here. Monofilament. And this is just like my Tiger with a big grip. And he's probably had this for 8 years. But he's got a swivel on here. It's a good rod, especially if you're wanting to fish for catfish. This is what I would recommend. But if you're just starting out, I would definitely get this type of reel, like a closed reel, but not a pole this big. I mean, I'm kind of pulling somewhat, and it's barely bending. You don't need that. And then I've got this rod and reel. This is the Eagle Claw reel, I think. No, this is a Daiwa. This rod, this is older than my red one. And this will probably never be used again. Just because of how this is, and it's just terrible. And like I was saying, there's a hook on this. This shouldn't be on there. But this, if you're just starting out and you don't know much about fishing, I would start out with a reel like this and a rod like this, just because you can get used to the feeling of this. And this is what kind of got me practicing, because this is a bait caster, but this is closed, so you just boom and reel. But I got this from my other grandma when we go up to her lake house, and she has one on Indian Lake, which is pretty nice. Sometime I hope to get footage of me fishing there. But yeah, I just got a couple little things like fishing line. So now my partner's gonna show you his.
I've got a Berkeley power pole with 20-pound test, and let's see what it is. Yeah, swivel, and one of these. We were fishing at my uncle's pond, and then the bluegill just loved these. So that's pretty much it about mine.
If you're starting out with an open reel, we'll show you how to use these. But what I would do is definitely get a light pole, which is what this is. As you can see, I just barely moved the pole, and it goes off crazy. Just because as soon as the fish will bite, you'll know that this is, but the pole will bend, and you'll know that a fish is on. And I would either get one of the Berkeley poles, a Shakespeare, or an Abu Garcia. Those are my favorite types of rods. And hopefully in the next video we'll show you how to cast all these types of rods and well, not rods, but reels. And I found one of my knives that I need to put in my tackle bag. But we will definitely be showing you how to cast all of these and just what it looks like when you cast it. So I'll see you in the next video.